guys, welcome to another vlog. It is the second week in December. I'm feeling very Christmassy, and right now I actually have about an hour and a half of time to kill while Memo's at a meeting, and I'm in front of a TJ Maxx and a Home Goods, and I love me a good TJ Maxx and a Home Goods. So actually I'm making a TikTok like a day in the life right now too, where it's just kind of in sync with what I'm doing right here. And I told TikTok, what I like to do is I like to give myself a budget of what I shouldn't exceed while I'm here. And since it's Christmas time, I was like, okay, don't carelessly spend, obviously. So I give myself a budget of $30. So I feel like that is good. I feel like I can find a lot of stuff for under $30. So if I need it, I need it. So I claim. Anyways, let's go see what we see at Home Goods. Okay, so I have to say that was a pretty successful TJ Maxx Home Good haul. As you can see, I'm like tired. It totally like wipes it out of you. I feel like going to these stores, it's like a total like competition sport. I have like such a pet peeve about these stores. Like, I'm very cautious of when I go look at something. Like, I don't like people around. Like, I just want to do my thing, look at it, see if I want it. But there's something about like these places, when people see you like in a certain area, they always want to come and look at what like you're looking. I don't know, like I'm just not like that. Like, I like to look at an area, and if I see that it's empty, then I go in there. And then like if I do see an area where like I want to look at stuff, like I know like in a certain skincare section, and I see people, I'm like, okay, I'll make a round and I'll come back when it's empty. I just hate when like people come up close. It's like my pet peeve. Anyways, it was a total successful trip. My budget was $30 and I spent $32. I mean, yes, I went over it, but by $2, like that is not bad. So anyways, Memo's done with his meeting. I'm gonna go pick him up. He's only about like 5 minutes away, and then I think we're gonna go look at properties. I'm not sure, and I'll do a haul when I get back to the house. Morning. Today we are in Rancho Santa Fe. There's a cars and coffee event going on. Well, it goes on every Saturday, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here because they're actually having a book sale. So actually this weekend there's 2 book sales. There's one at the Rancho Santa Fe library. Their used bookstores having a sale, and then tomorrow there's one in North Park, and both sales, all books are $1. So I kind of wanted to check it out, but first let's go get some coffee. Okay, so we just finished up breakfast. We had a sandwich. It was actually pretty good. I've been craving a sandwich, and that hit the spot. So now probably gonna go to the book sale. So actually what I thought about too is that I wanted to start giving books as presents. Like for my family, I want to find books that make me think of them, and on purpose, like I want them like used. So my mission is that hopefully this weekend I'll find books for everyone and myself. So let's go see. At the book sale, I got 10 bucks. I told myself just 10, that way tomorrow I could use my other $10 for the book sale in North Park. But I actually found some good books, and I even found 2 books, one for my mom and one for my dad, that I wanted to give them for Christmas. So tomorrow my goal will be just to find books for my brothers. But yeah, I'll show you the books that I got when we get home. So I realized I didn't even show you guys what I ended up getting from Home Goods and from the book sale. So I figure let's end this video with the haul, I guess. So we'll start with home goods. So like I said in the video, my budget was $30. I ended up spending $32, which isn't bad at all. And I still have to go through this footage, but I think that everything that I showed in this video, and even everything that I shot on the TikTok that I was filming at the same time, I didn't even end up grabbing. At the very end, I ended up going down the pet aisle, and then actually that is what cost me the most. So first of all, I bought those Drizzlicious rice cakes over there in the kitchen. I don't feel like getting them, to be honest, but I bought 3 packets of those. We've already gone through 1.5. They're like our well, they're my favorites, and Memo just eats them because they're there. So anyways, now when I went down the pet aisle, I found Sylvester some goodies. So it's his 10th birthday on Sunday. My puppy's getting older, so of course I got him a birthday present and partly his Christmas present. So the first thing I found was this Hugo and Hudson London harness. I love this. I love the color of this. It's very chic for a puppy. I think it's very cool. He's had his other harness for like ever, and I just think it was time to do a little update on it. So I got him this, and then of course I got the leash to match. I just like all the hardware on this. It's just amazing quality. It feels really nice and sturdy. And then not till even that I got home and I started searching them on social media, they make some really nice stuff for dogs, like really great quality stuff. So I probably will order more stuff throughout next year, I'm assuming. I saw that they had like these little sweaters and jackets, and he would just be like a little London pup. It'd be super cute. So I got him that. I will be giving that to him for his birthday because I already want to take pictures of him in it because it's super cute. And then for Christmas, I got him this Zippy Paw. It's like milk and cookies for Santa. I think it's super adorable. So it's funny because Sylvester doesn't even really play with toys. Like, Mama's always getting mad at me because he's like, you always buy him toys, he doesn't play with them, because he really doesn't. Very few. But when he does play with toys, I've realized that he plays with toys from this brand, the Zippy Paws brand, and he plays with toys from Bark, I think. But I noticed that he always grabs these toys because I buy him similar toys from this brand, because a lot of them, it's like he kind of has to like hunt for them. Last year I bought him this like little chimney. It was from the same brand. It was like a little chimney, and then it had Santa and reindeers in it, and he loves that one. That's still something that he plays with. Actually, I think that I've got him that like 2 years ago. That's something that he still plays with to this day. And like I said, he likes just to like, I think, like hunt and put his nose in this. So I got him this one. I think he'll actually really like it. And that's all I got him. So anyways, that ended up coming out to $32, which I don't think is bad at all. So I got him that. And then I went to the book sale. My plan was to go to both the book sales, but that Sunday I kind of just got caught up, so I only went to the one that I showed you guys in Rancho Santa Fe. That was at Bookseller, and all the books were $1. So I ended up finding 10 books in total. I saved 2 as gifts. I found a book for my mom and my dad. I'm not going to show them just in case. I already know that they don't watch this, but I like to think that sometimes that they do support me. But I know that they don't watch this vlog, so I probably could show you guys. But anyways, maybe I'll show you guys at Christmas time, actually, because that's when I'm giving them the books. So for myself, then I came home with 8 books, and I'm actually really excited for these books. So let's start with the books that I won't be reading, which I know might sound funny because you're like, books that you're not going to read. But anyways, you'll see. There are these cookbooks right here. I think these are really cool. They really caught my attention. Actually, I think Memo saw them first. I think they are so cool. They kind of give me like that 90s feel to them. This one's a William Sonoma book, and this one is I think it's Giorgio Mistretta. Probably saying that wrong, but I just like these because eventually we wanted to redo the kitchen. I think that these would be great to put on display. Right now we have them on our coffee, like our coffee table table. Why am I not? It's the end of the day. We have them on display. Anyway, I really like them. Like I said, they give me that like 90s retro vibe, and to find coffee table books, cookbooks, anything for $1, I think that's just amazing quality, because I feel like that's the kind of stuff like Oh, there we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Got it. If you're using books as decor and you find them for $1, I think that that is winning. I talked about it in my TikTok because I made a TikTok about all the books that I got. If you can find books for like $1, that's great. That way you can like change them out throughout the season. I was saying even for like interior designers, people in real estate, I would buy a bunch of them and then interchange them out throughout the season. Like that's what I actually do even now. If I find books either really affordable, or I get books at the library all the time, and so I change them out monthly, seasonally. That would just like kind of gives the kitchen a refresh. And another thing that I mentioned too was that I love cookbooks, and especially buying them because I feel like that there's something so special about a cookbook that like people were touching it, using it while they were cooking. Like I just feel like it brings good energy. So I got those two. The next one I got was this love poem book. Of course, it's got love poems in it. I just like the wear and tear of it, and it smells like old books, and I just thought this would be really nice on display. The next book I got, I actually have as a library book currently, and I have it on Audible, and I actually started to listen to it on Audible, and I've actually been really enjoying it. It's French Women Don't Get Fat. It's just like a really cheeky read, or listen if you want to listen to it on audiobook. It's just about living a certain type of healthy lifestyle. Europeans do it very different than Americans. So anyways, I've been really enjoying this, and I can't believe like this was in perfect condition. I will definitely be keeping this book. I love like the little illustration on it, and this author does a series of different books. Like she did one like I think about like women in the workforce, and I think there's like one like for all seasons. So eventually I do want to collect all of them, so I got this one. Another book that I got was What Jane Austen Ate and Charles Dickens Knew. It says, for every frustrated reader of the great 19th century English novels of Austen, Dickens, and Bronte, who ever wondered whether Duke outranked an Earl, when to yell tally-ho at a fox hunt, or how one landed in prison, here's a delightful reader's companion that lights up in the literary dark. So it kind of just goes over like the mannerisms from back then. I just thought that I might really enjoy this because I like anything Jane Austen, and no, she didn't write this, but I feel like anything kind of following that era, I think I would really enjoy. The next three books that I got are actually all movies. So this is One Day. I actually haven't seen this yet because I wanted to read the book first. I said I would read the book first and then watch the movie after. This movie's been out for a really long time. I think like at least over 10 years. It's actually with Anne Hathaway. So every time I've seen it on TV, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to read the book, and I just haven't got into it. So anyways, I found the book for $1, so I felt like I couldn't pass that up. The next book, I have seen this movie, and it is really heart-tugging. So this one's Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. This is actually a series of books. Like I said, I really love the movie. I definitely want to get into the series of it. I just say read it. It is so good. Another thing, and I feel like I've mentioned this before on here, I actually want to start going to little libraries throughout the city and start highlighting them. And so with that said, the rule is once you pick a book, you should leave the book there. So getting books for $1 feels good because that way if I decide to donate them, then like I said, I know that I only paid $1 for it, so it just feels better. Now a book that I won't be donating because I love this, and I've seen the movie and I didn't know that it was a book. It's The First Wives Club. Look at the cover art on this. This is so much fun. I love the coloring, the little champagne. This movie has Goldie Hawn in it. It's such a good movie. I feel like I watch this movie at least like once a year, maybe twice a year when it's on. It's so good. So like I said, I never knew that it was a book. So I actually think this is going to be one of the first reads that I read in the new year because I'm actually really excited about it. And like I said, I know I won't be donating this because I like the cover, and I think eventually like in the bar area I would like to like have this book on display. And something, again, referencing the TikTok because I actually filmed that first, that I said what I actually want to start doing is putting labels inside books. Like I'm thinking like around right here, a label that I can easily take on and off, something that won't damage the pages. And I want on the label to write where I got it and when I got it. I just think that that's really cool because eventually I do want a home library filled with a lot of books, and I want to be okay with people sharing with other people, like friends and family. And I think it's kind of cool to be able to know like where I bought it and when I bought it. Actually, what I actually would think would actually be really cool too is like to kind of have like a library sheet on it, like old school, like when you'd have to write like your name when you borrowed it and like when you're supposed to check it in. That way it stays accounted for. I think that would be kind of fun, like my own personal library. Again, that's a dream for later on, but I have to start collecting. And I don't normally buy a lot of books because I do get a lot of books like on my Kindle, or I get the books from the library. So when I find like a really special piece, then I know that it must feel good to me and it must be special to me. So those are all the books that I got from the book haul, from the book sale. And I think that's where I'm gonna end this vlog. I'm gonna probably start vlogging again tomorrow. I actually feel really good because I edited a vlog yesterday and it's going up tomorrow, and then I have this week's vlog gonna go up next week. So I feel like I'm gonna start to be on a good roll again about editing and getting books up. Oh my gosh, Bianca, vlogs up. Like I said, it's getting towards the end of the day. So with that said, I will catch you guys in the next vlog. See you guys.